Hey everyone, my name is Mundane Matt, and this is Plague Inc. for the iPad. This is a fun 99-cent game that I picked up close to a year and a half ago. I got it one night. I was playing Pandemic 2 online, and then I was recommended this game, and I was like, hey, this is kind of cool, and I actually like this better than Pandemic. And people call it a ripoff, but essentially I think it's pretty fucking awesome. So I wanted to show you guys this game if you haven't played it. It just was released on Steam for like 12 bucks, but it's like the Uber Ultra Mega Edition, which I don't have. But this is a 99-cent one that I've got for the iPad and the iPhone 5, which I can do video playthroughs of that as well. But I figured we would just try a new game here. Yes, you guys can overwrite my save. Let's see, I have bacteria, virus, or fungus. Let's go with, alright, so you got the bacteria, the most common cause of plague, unlimited potential, virus, a rapidly mutating pathogen, extremely hard to control, fungal spores. For fungus, the struggle to travel long distance without special effort. So that's kind of cool. Then you got parasite, prion, nanovirus, but you got to unlock all these things. I haven't unlocked them all yet. You can also purchase. This is where the guy makes money, so you could buy these for the spend the extra money and whatnot. I don't think I would do that just because I'm do that. And then here's how you unlock stuff too. You got to unlock more of these worms and viruses and shit. So there is a lot of replayability on this game. But you know what? For fun, we'll just do bacteria because it probably feels like it's going to be normal. All right, we'll do normal. I like to go with the name Zizix for my plague. I did a while back do one where I used the term Sarkeesian as the virus. I thought that was kind of ironic, but then again, whatever. All right, so I've got those already added on because I've got those. These are the evolution genes, bonus DNA, awesome. Let's back out of that, and then this gives me give your plague a bonus and arid climates. Okay, so again. All right, arid climates, and I'll tell you guys why about that here in a second, why I like this game. First and foremost, I think this game, for what it is, looks very pretty on the system. I love the map of the world. I like the way it looks and whatever. It is identical to Plague, or to Pandemic 2 in that regard, Pandemic 1, Pandemic 2. I like the fact that it's just the way, it feels more professionally designed to me. People call it a ripoff, but I think it looks better. Okay, so essentially, welcome to Plague Inc. You are bacteria to win. You must evolve and kill the entire world. So before we begin, let's look and see at the world. There are 6,800,000,000 people in the world right now. As you can see, right, there are, you get all the data, your cure data, there's none, infographic, all that shit, right? Which we'll look at that here in a bit as it progresses. So, okay. I need to pick a place to start. Now, my disease, my bacteria, gets a bonus in arid climates, right? Well, honestly, the Middle East section over here is very arid. So why don't we start with whatever this is right there, which would be Iran. We're starting the disease in Iran. All right, not on purpose. I just needed an arid climate. So at this point, we're gonna crank up the speed to max. So we can get this thing over. We can get through these games a little bit faster. So all right. Again, there might be some lag every once in a while. The Reflector app uses up quite a bit of bandwidth for my system, and so I'm hoping this will go smooth. All right. So we got 15 right now. I want to wait till we get to 20 before we start picking out the disease. So essentially, what's going on? As you can see right now, the bacteria is really working itself. I've got I've got 50, 63, 64. All right. Infected right now, with 20 DNA points, which we'll go into a second here. Then, of course, you get these updates as it progresses. New Zealand Center of Magnetic Field Shift. You get the news ticker up top. Those are kind of fun to watch because you'll see the guy will actually add in certain things, making fun of other events that have gone on. It's kind of darkly humored, this game is, if you ask me. All right. Let's go to the disease here. Let's see what we got. So I can pick up... let's see. All right, I can make it. What is this here? I need 11 points for heat resistance. I want to make sure it's got heat resistance to be able to formulate better in the area. All right, for symptoms. All right, what do we got in arid climates? Probably should do air or water. because you've also got, like, I can do livestock. Oh, okay, in rural regions, right? We'll start off with livestock here, because I definitely got to do water after that, just because. All right, and we'll give it, we'll start off small. Start off with insomnia, because that will fuck you up and shit. So we got, look, the infectivity is minimal, the severity is minimal, there's no lethality yet, which is perfectly fine. Let's kick this bitch off. So essentially, the idea is you guys, for those of you guys who don't know anything about this game, you see you've got the ports, right? You've got the airport and you've got the docks, right? And that's what you guys got to really watch for, especially on a couple different countries. Okay, so airplanes are using a new sterilization air filter. So basically, I have to upgrade air and water like next. Like that has to be done because to get to different places through air travel or boat travel, I need to make sure that they can do that. So, but I'm not too worried about air travel so much because I really want boat travel, and I'll tell you guys why. So if you look at Iceland up here, right, or Greenland, up there, there's only got the dock. That's it, right? So, and it usually only, okay, now we've moved over into Kazakhstan. We've moved over there now, or what's this one right here? Central Asia. We're now in Central Asia. So we can come over to the disease. We can go over to the symptoms. No transmission. All right, so I want to make sure that water is accessible and air is accessible. And I'm okay to let that up because it increases my infectivity, keeping the severity low. It's kind of like a solid game where you want to have enough people be getting infected, and then kick up the severity, and then work on the lethality. But it is a very calculated mess because you don't want to expand too quick. It's like any kind of city building game. You don't want to expand your world too fast. Okay. Oh, good. I've developed a nausea symptom without using any DNA points, so that's good. And so, okay, like I said before, if you look at Greenland up here, Greenland, see, I'm rapidly expanding throughout the Middle East, and it will move its way into the arid climates first, because that's what's nearby. Once I can get to, oh, I'm in Russia now. I get to Africa, I think we're okay. And then the hard part is getting it over to the States. Now, like I said, too, is if you look at the Philippines down here, all right, London, Olympics mystery, whatever, they postponed it. So you've got New Guinea down there, only got docks. You've got, you know, Indonesia has got a dock and an airport, right? Most places have a dock and an airport. There's a joke that's always on. Okay, so we got 14. Let's do, I don't need vomiting, paranoia. All right, let's, yeah, we're gonna make it so the kicking in the early stages of the cure will be resistant to that. You've got, like, okay, good. I ran into you working on a cure. So essentially, you've got Madagascar there, and there's a joke saying like somebody coughs, so obviously it's you know, shut down everything in Madagascar. It's an old joke. But that's where the joke comes from. It's from Pandemic, and they kind of just use that here. So as you can see, all right, America has just been infected. Africa, right? Okay, so it's evolving more rapidly than I'd like. Okay, don't care about that. All right. Okay, so you see here, you basically got like. It's 2% cure. I've got to find a way to stifle that shit, but also I've got to work on getting it to no one in Madagascar and no one in Greenland. So I've got to make sure it gets there. So I've got to focus on the water, right? So we're going to do water transmission, which is 18 fucking points. And the way that the points break down from what I've noticed is essentially it's like, it basically is all, the more you progress, everything else goes up too. So it becomes a pain in the ass. All right, we're going to do coughing, help spread that around a little bit. Okay. And hopefully this will work out pretty well. Yes, London Olympics infect UK. All right. Oh, see, wow. A lot of them going off there. A lot of them going off. All right, but I'm in Australia now, which is good. I'm getting close. See, I'm right there. I'm in, like, you know, I think that's Ireland. All right, heavy flooding in Zimbabwe. So as you can see, once it starts rapidly expanding, it will fucking rapidly expand. Right now I'm in Canada. Got to Canada. Sneezy symptoms mutated on their own. You know, look at like how fast it's spreading, right? But I'm still not everywhere I need to be yet. Okay, I'm in New Zealand. All right, see, look at that. Like bam, 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 bam. Just everywhere. And then look at my DNA points. I'm up to 70 now, right? 79. But a 23% cure, so I've got to start cranking this shit up, right? Like, what do I do? Almost at 100. I think Iceland is almost about ready to be infected. Because 2 ships have gone there. All right, Russia leading the cure. So I've got to pause that because I've got high infectivity, but I need to get the severity up. All right, so we're gonna start doing that. And what is this one here? Bacterial resistance. Okay, we'll kick that off. I need that. Pathogen for this one here. Okay, so essentially I need to make sure that our drug resistance is being good. Okay, I need to have that resistance and then that resistance. Transmission. Air, I think we're okay. I need to do... I think we're good. Air 2 would give us a nice boost in infectivity, which is what I need. What would that do? 21 for that. Symptoms. Alright, let's do anemia. Okay. And pneumonia. Alright, so our infectivity is about 35%, 35-40%. Our lethality is minimal. Our severity is kicking up there. So again, it's just, it takes the time. So, alright, but see, now you got like the little... I'm not too sure what the blue one means. I know it's meant to be like, it's the cure thing, but it doesn't really do much from what I've noticed. Alright, so there's still 33% for a cure. My world death toll right now is 3 million. So, Russia shuts down airports. Alright, that sucks. I need to do... You know what I need to do? I need to do transmission for bugs. And... birds. Alright, fuck that. Okay, so we gotta crank this up a notch. Because I gotta get my lethality up. So we're just saying, fuck it. We're just gonna throw everything we can at the wall. And genetic hardening. Because you can, if you play this right and you play your cards right with this, you actually can very easily take out. Like, you can stop the cure from happening. You can make it so the cure... I've had it before where I get to like 97% and the cure went nowhere past that because I was able to buy the points to block it from happening. It just takes time. Alright, global research... Yeah. Global... I was on cure, blah, blah, blah. Yes! Yes! Iceland's infected! Nice. Germany begins to break down. Okay, worldwide dead. I got 1.5 billion dead. Coma symptom mutated. Alright, so look at that. Like, I've got Russia's working on the cure. I've got to basically find a way to fuck up Russia. You got to fuck up Russia, right? So essentially, we're going to kick that down. Kick that down. Alright, so genetic reshuffle 2. I think I'm good. Alright, we're going to make that. And we're going to kick up the symptoms to do all that. So, okay. Essentially, I'm just like, knock the cure down too. Afghanistan in anarchy! Alright. The thing is, I got to get Russia, like, Russia's leading the cure on this, right? So, I've got to basically find a way to get them. And that's cold, because they're a cold climate. You know, like, that's why I chose the bugs, and why I was like, I chose all that shit. But as you can see, it starts to slow down a little bit. It starts to kind of like, you know, it takes time, which is why I've got to essentially block the, whatever it's called, from happening. So, all right, yes. The Walking Dead symptom combo. Insomnia and anemia are causing people to walk around gray with tiredness. Scientists are working to cure are less productive. See, there we go. So now it's slowed down. And I'm not too sure. Let's look and see. Okay. Which countries world graph here. All right, healthy. Not a lot of them. All right, let's go back out from that. Let's see, cure. All right, so Iceland, Sweden, and Norway are the two biggest ones there. All right. Now, 92% of the world population is dead. I've got equal amounts infected and healthy. I gotta get the last people. I gotta get the last people cured. So basically, I gotta crank up. I've got to crank up the amount of what's it called? Infection rate. But I also want to make sure that, because Russia, these guys right here are the two healthy countries left, right? Okay, you know what? We're gonna stop you guys right in your fucking tracks. Essentially, there's no more DNA genetic reshuffling shit going on. I have essentially shut all that shit down. So, haha on that. Alright, and see, the thing is, severity is high, but I need higher... Alright, you know what, we're just gonna let this ride for a minute and see if I can get back up to 30. Iraq's government has fallen. Okay, there's that guy. Keep shifting around. Alright, so the whole world isn't infected yet, but for the most part, the cure is slowed, very slowed. Alright, cool, inflammation has grown 61%, and see how like now it's slowing down. Like, that's why you want to spend your points early on and basically block all that shit, because then they can't do anything about it as it goes on. So that works out for me. All right, I've got 18 points. I need to crank up infectivity here, because if you notice, the infections are going down. Not that they're being cured, it's just that people aren't getting sick. So let's do transmission here. All right, and then I can't do anything else there. Let's just see. Maybe I might get to the point of where this... Yes, see, now the infection's going back up again. It's almost... It's over 5 million again. I'm going through blood infections. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it. You can do it. What is Greenland at? Greenland has 22 dead, 0 infected. How the fuck is that even possible? 22 dead and 0 infected. That is bullshit. Their infection levels are going down. No, you need to die. You need to all die. There we go. Fuck it. We're gonna crank that up too. Hopefully that will spread more. I'm not too sure. I pretty much just evaporated all of my DNA points, and now they're just Russia bombs infected cities. Sounds about right for Russia. Okay, so now we're 2 years. We're 2.5 years into this battle with this disease right now in the game time, and Iceland executes infected people. Wow, that's dark. So as you can tell, it's like infection is slowing. It's migrating around to wherever it can, but now we're on worldwide infection is dropping. I mean, look at this. It's 72,000. It's 67. I mean, I've killed probably like close to 92% of the world, but Iceland and Russia basically are just like, I'm almost the whole world is fucking dead. I mean, look at this shit. 97% of the world is dead. There's only 190 million people left alive, and I can't even touch them right now because I got 5 goddamn points. And fuck. Less than, oh my god, 4,000 infected left. because shit burgers, man. No more infected left in the world. Defeat. I had 3% of the world left to kill. Crap balls. Alright, well, that was fun. That was 20 minutes of fun. I had fun with that. So that's Plague Inc. Again, I will do more of these because they are just fun to do. And I thought that would take less than 20 minutes. I didn't realize how long that game takes, which I like that. So anyway, guys, my name is Mundane Matt. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Again, sorry for any hiccups with the quality. You guys can find more from me, this Let's Play channel. Please subscribe. Also, my main channel, which is Mundane Matt, and listen to more of my videos there. All right, I will see you all later.